Hi guys. By now, I'm pretty sure all of you have heard about PlayStation and them ending, physical discs, but I'm not going to be talking about that today. I'm going to be talking about the fact that people are doing blackouts wrong. So, allow me to rant about that. This video will be unscripted, so I do have to apologize for all that usual stuff. Anyway, allow me to get into it. So, first things first, what is up with you guys, choosing blackouts that only last for a short period of time? That is not gonna do anything. You do realize that, right? Like, someone even suggested doing it for like 1 day. Yeah, you heard me right, just 1 day. I'm not talking about, what's happening with PlayStation. That was Roblox, and of course that didn't work in the slightest, because you really think 1 day is gonna do anything? Also, 1 week is not enough either. Like, those are some rookie numbers, guys. You really need to do it for much, much longer than that if you want to make a single dent in this situation. So, get those numbers up. Anyway, another thing that I wanted to talk about was how they keep announcing how long the blackout is going to last for. Why are you guys doing that? The last thing you want to do is tell the company how long the disruption is going to last for. Because you know what that's going to do? Is going to tell them they just need to wait for that long and then it'll be all over. So, yeah, don't do that, okay? You can announce when the blackout is starting, but you do not announce when it's ending, okay? And you do it for as long as you possibly can. You don't do it for a day, you don't do it for a week, you at least need to try doing it for months, and if possible, even an entire year. Because that's how you actually hurt these people. That's actually how you get them to pay attention. Because right now, the only thing they care about is the people giving them money, right? Not just the, people like us, but also the investors, right? The people at the top. What you want to do is hit their wallet, and you want to scare their investors away, because that's the only time they will ever listen to us, okay? So, again, I'm going to repeat myself. Get those numbers up. Don't announce how long the thing is going to last for, the blackout, right? You do not do that. And then the last thing you need to do is find other ways to disrupt their income, right? That is another thing that you guys need to start doing. And if you do that, I promise you things will start to look a little bit better, okay? We can take, like, literally any win. And also, don't let them do the whole 1 step forward, a million steps back thing. We're all very sick and tired of that. So, yeah, don't let them do that either. I know it's going to be very hard to notice, but just pay attention to everything that's going on, and maybe something good will happen out of all of this. But anyway, that's just my, view and opinion on this. Just a tiny YouTuber such as myself. Anyway, thank you so much for listening to my little rant, and I'll see you guys next time.